We gotta talk. What's going on, guys? Space here, and just wanted to pretty much give you guys an update of everything that's been going on. I've been trying to record this for the last about 5 to 6 months, and I just really haven't been able to because I can't write a script to save my life. So I'm gonna just wing it. As to why I've been gone from YouTube for so long or just never really uploaded. Let's just say I started off Twitch and then I kind of never left. It was originally supposed to be just a recording, and with it being a recording, I ended up just kind of getting lost into it. I was pretty consistent in terms of me doing Kingdom Hearts challenge runs, a mixture of other games. I've been able to meet incredible people, able to go all over the place, and also just have some of the best moments these last couple of years. And it's kind of the same thing with me meeting up with people IRL as well as going to conventions I would have never heard of without me doing streaming. And I just want to thank everyone for that. And it was incredible. It was a great time and I had so much fun. But lately, I've been not really having too much fun with streaming. Um, First off, being time. With me getting a new job and me switching up my hours drastically, I just haven't really had time for streaming. I've been busy with work. I've been busy with other things. I'm busy with school classes, etc. I just really haven't had the time to put into consistently streaming. So I kind of just watch other people stream in the background as well as just kind of like support people whenever I can. And that's what I've been doing. I've been going outside more. I've been doing well, obviously I've been going to work, so I'll be going outside. But for the most part, I'm usually never home during the weekdays, so I miss out on everything that ends up going on, whether like streaming or gaming sessions or whatever. Um, I have been just kind of like all over the place. Usually during the weekdays, I'm always working, and then the weekends I use to play catch up with everything else. And of course, with my schedules kind of colliding, or with my schedules being in reverse than what it used to, I can't really come home and stream because it's late at night and I got work and stuff I had to do in the morning. So it's been kind of a little bit rough. And I know for a lot of people who have known me over the years, time has been my biggest problem. A lot of times I would say BRB or be right back and then take a grand total of maybe like 15 minutes to almost 2 hours, depending on whatever ends up going on during the day. Pretty much to the point where my chat pretty much made a meme out of it. I've been pretty bad with timing overall in my daily life. And it was affecting me in terms of what I have to do. So now that I'm scheduling everything that I have to do, I have to get back on track with things that I want to do, which is why I usually don't give schedules anymore. I haven't done that in years because stuff just ends up happening. And unfortunately, stuff ends up happening consistently to the point where I have to end up canceling or I just don't feel like streaming at that point. So it gets pretty rough after a while. And I've been trying my best to get back into it. I've been trying my best to stay more on the consistent side. But I mean, this last couple of months have been pretty rough in terms of consistency. So that has definitely been a big downfall of mine that I have slowly but surely trying my best to work on at that point. And the second thing has been just self doubt. Um, I mean, it hit self doubt hit me. Yeah, it hit me pretty good. Numbers were low. I just haven't had a lot of things kind of working out. I had to do some renovations to like my room and stuff like that. So as I was doing that and ordering new equipment, my equipment broke. And not only did the new equipment that I ordered, my old equipment also broke as well. And it just kind of left me in like a down spiral of just inconsistency as well as just like doubt of like, maybe I shouldn't come back to this. Maybe I should take on like a different career, doing something different, doing something that will probably be a little bit more beneficial or productive, if anything. And I also just kind of felt like I just wasn't really that entertaining enough, and that I just couldn't keep consistent with like viewership or anything like that. It was a lot of self doubt that I had to deal with. And when I came back to streaming and I got the new equipment and all that stuff, I had like a lot of technical issues. Usually, whenever I end up streaming, I'm always watching the VOD back to see what happened. And a lot of times I kept getting technical issues and I just didn't really know how to fix it. There were many times I had where I was playing a game with like my friends or something like that, and people have people have told me like, streams have like dramatically slowed down and all that stuff. So I had an interaction where someone pretty much told me, "Hey, come over to this stream because the quality is way better," or something like that. And that just that kind of hit different. They kind of hit pretty hard for me at that point. So that's been something I've been slowly trying to work on or build back up the confidence. And I gained a realization that, you know, streaming, I don't think I'm really going to get anywhere with that. I try to take a more casual approach to it. And even with me being more casual approach to it, it's like stuff kind of just like affected me in terms of like doubting myself and like, my capabilities and whatnot. Because of course, skill set when it comes to games, that's a different story because that's what I worked for and that's what I like, trained for and got better over time. Entertainment side is kind of like a little bit more of a progress, day by day type of deal. So I was thinking at that time where it was like, if I can't stream, then I can edit. And editing has helped me a lot actually. I edited for a fair amount of people, but I wanted to take time to kind of like edit for myself. What I would say is that I guess in terms of streaming is like I'm so focused on, well, when I didn't have any like equipment, when I couldn't do streaming myself, I was just focused on like supporting other people. And I kind of felt like at that time, you know, maybe that's just as far as I can go. In terms of just like maybe it's just best to just support. And I was so focused on doing that that I kind of forgot about my own like career, my own like streaming, my own terms of like streaming and all that stuff, and my own growth and whatnot. So watching everyone else grow, and I kind of felt like I was at a standstill. So it was pretty rough. And of course, my 5-year anniversary came up, and with my 5-year anniversary coming up, I didn't really. I felt probably the most self doubt. I didn't want to stream that day because I felt like it just didn't. It didn't really amount to stuff, but I kept getting pushed over and over again, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I was able to have the resolve. I'm glad that people were able to push me to do stuff that, even though I was doubting myself for it, that I kept going regardless. I'd like to thank everyone for, pushing me continuously and just like giving me the courage to be able to continue to do streaming besides the fact of me having like self-doubt and whatnot. Also, thank you for 1,000 followers. I'm still in like complete shock with me getting like 1,000 followers. And I just want to push myself to kind of like do more so then it can happen more naturally rather than me trying to force it. And that's kind of what I wanted to do in terms of like content wise, which is why I'm kind of doing more of editing style. The only things I've been editing these last couple years have been my intros for Twitch or editing for somebody else. But now I want to learn how to edit for my own videos to see what exactly I want to do. I dropped a video a couple weeks ago and it was probably my most favorite thing to edit because of the fact that I edited for myself and like a legitimate video. And I want to do more of that. I don't necessarily care if the video just has low viewership, but I mean, for me, I'm having fun while doing it. As much as I enjoy streaming, I feel like I want to take it up to the next level. And the next level is basically just creating content, becoming a content creator to me, like, for me to become a content creator. Here's basically what's going to happen in terms of like uploads. Okay. Obviously this video was supposed to come out a couple weeks ago. And as you can see here, yeah, we are pretty late on timing. It can be the same thing said for the Evo video that was supposed to drop back in December. I'm definitely gonna post it once I get back home, and then I'll also post about the 2026 and plans that we have going on for that year.
Whose mess is this? You put him on the TV. Go home! Bro, don't go home. Go home.
What's gonna happen here is pretty simple. I am pretty bad with timing, and that is something that I'm working on. That is something that I just have to get my act together. I have to lock in. So what's going to happen is, instead of me giving an exact date of when a video is going to drop, I'm simply just going to explain that it's going to be a month-to-month basis. Basically, my goal is to get 2 videos to drop every month. No matter what it is, no matter how long it is, as long as it's like past like 2 to 3 minutes is what I'm aiming for. So this month you're going to get 3 videos. So that would be this one as well as 2 other videos. Jesus, I'm losing my voice as I'm trying to record. Gosh darn it. So you're basically gonna get 2 videos other than this one, and they're gonna come out by the end of this month. I'm gonna be editing my tail off for probably the rest of this year, and this is where I'm going to set my goals. And of course, it's not without its benefits. Okay, so here's what the goal is going to be. Okay, the goals that are within my grasp to be able to do. Okay, 25 platinums for PlayStation, 25 streams for Twitch, and 15 videos for YouTube, all by the end of this year. Okay, now here's where the thing comes in. I'm adding in a little bit of a wager. If I do not accomplish this, okay, I will do any punishment that is in the comment section below. Okay, you guys can be able to feel free to choose, as long as it's within reason and involves me not getting banned. Okay, whatever comment has the most likes, I'm gonna pin it, and that is gonna be my punishment if I do not complete it by December 31st. 15 videos besides this one, full on editing quality, and it's gonna be edited by me. If I do not do it, I will do whatever punishment is down there, and that's what's gonna happen. 25 streams. I'm aiming to stream at least 1 time per week. Okay, there are going to be some times where I cannot do streaming there for that week, and I will give y'all the heads up, but guaranteed pretty much otherwise there will be 1 stream a week. Whatever that's going to be, we're gonna find out for later on. And of course, 25 platinums in total. Right now, I believe I'm about like 16 or 17. So that's what's going to end up happening over the next couple weeks, as I'm just going to go all in on that. So what's going to happen on my end is something I'm very excited for. I've kind of been branching out to like other games. I know you guys have seen me on Guilty Gear Strive for like the last couple months. Evo has changed my life. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I've gotten into the world of fighting games that I have not been able to get out of since. It's actually kind of crazy. And of course, I learned my lesson for this year. So we gonna be competing today, as I try not to get washed. So that's gonna be fun. My goal is to make this a Kingdom Hearts channel. I know there isn't really any Kingdom Hearts stuff coming out, at least not for right now. But next month, guaranteed, there will be a lot of Kingdom Hearts content. I got a couple projects that I'm working on the side, so just be able to stay tuned for that. Okay, but my goal is just to lock in. My goal is just to lock in for this year. That way I don't have to like deal with any punishments and whatnot, and just to get my confidence back, get myself consistency, and that's what's going to be able to go down. That's my game plan. Also, if this channel can be able to hit 250 subscribers, that's the game plan, and then that's what I'm pushing for. So let's see if we can make it happen. I'm gonna do my best, and yeah, that's just the update that I wanted to do. Thank you guys for watching and continuing to support me despite my downfalls. I will catch you guys in the next one, and stay tuned. Ciao.